Yeah, guys, I talked with two veteran support groups today who are making sure no veteran goes unnoticed, and making sure that both the living and the fallen are taken care of. Yeah, guys, a beautiful day right here on campus. We're right outside the Torchbearer, and all leading up to the homecoming parade taking place at 4 p.m. Now, a couple updates for you. Now, Glidewell reached out to Hatcher after her parents passed away in that tragic car accident with aims that it didn't happen again to anyone else. She cited the growth of Blount County as well as the high speed of that stretch of road as her reasons a traffic signal should be installed. The Wildcats get the ball back and take advantage. Caden Marable finds the freshman phenom, Maddox Porter, who breaks through a pair here. Look at him. Oh, juke! Still going. Oh my goodness, he's going to find his way all to the end zone. BGA gets the win, 42-14. Once seed Grace Christian's season comes to an end.
Jason Blunt.
Yeah, guys, I saw them break ground on this building today, and while it'll be a little bit before this 60,000 square foot building is finished, workers are excited to give Blount County residents easier access to specialized medical care. We have some breaking news just moments ago regarding suspended Lady Vol basketball player Ruby Whitehorn. We're following reports that Whitehorn has pled guilty to lesser charges as part of a plea deal in court today. Last week, we told you she was arrested for aggravated burglary and domestic assault. Today, she's pled guilty to trespassing and aggravated vandalism. Now, we know Young Williams has creative pet names. That dog you just saw is a 2-year-old terrier named AirPod, like the things you wear in your ears. Now, AirPod and over 130 other dogs are available for adoption at Young Williams. And the Humane Society has a lot of animals as well. And folks, if you're on campus here on the University of Tennessee, Allen Jones on the eastern side of it, from the center, about a 10-15 minute walk. And hey, admission is free. Look at the bleachers. Nobody here just yet. Swimming starting at about 3:10 p.m. So come on down. Blount County has been around for a while, and as that population grows older, medical care that's close and accessible is crucial. Heartbreaker here at Neyland Stadium as number 15 ranked Tennessee Volunteers fall to the number 6th ranked Georgia Bulldogs in overtime. You should see me yelling in the stands. It's really
it's probably a very deep yell.
It's like a screech.
Without a doubt. Right.
Like a hawk's screech. Yeah. It was in the middle of this intersection off Brick Mill Road that Melissa Glidewell's life changed forever.
It was horrible. I wouldn't wish it for anyone.
On July 7th, Glidewell and her parents were involved in a tragic accident on this section of US 411 in Blount County. Her parents, Jerry and Shirley Gurley, passed away.
They was the most kindest, gentlest people you ever met. They wanted to help out their brothers and sisters, and that wasn't necessarily family.
According to reports, Jerry Gurley was attempting to turn south off Brick Mill Road and was hit by oncoming traffic. Glidewell says the speed of the road and the growth of Blount County are why she reached out to Senator Tom Hatcher to help make a change for the future.
And like I said, I know how dangerous it is pulling out on 411, not just from there, but other areas too. A lot of people in the community down there, so we started getting phone calls and emails to our office.
TDOT has said that the area of US 411 has met standards for a traffic signal, and they approved the request last week. Now, Hatcher says they have to find funding, something he says he's confident will happen.
So there's a lot of federal funding out there. We just got to apply. I'm very optimistic, discussing with TDOT now that the highway department's come on board. That makes it really easy now.
And for Glidewell, she says it means more to her than just a traffic light.
But we get a red light put in here, and it saves a life, then my parents' lives mattered.
Reporting in Blount County, Luke Lamoree, WVLT News. The start of December officially marks the beginning of the holiday season. And while some might think a furry friend is a nice gift, animal centers are urging people to think before putting an animal under the tree.
They're all individuals as much as people are individuals, so we want it to be a match between the people and the animal in the home.
Young Williams Animal Center says while a furry friend might be a good idea for that person with nothing on their list, they say make sure it's not a surprise to the gift receiver.
We like when people come in and want to adopt during the holiday season. That's great. However, we want to remind people that all the pets are individuals, and we want them to be loved and cared for by people that are wanting them.
Hannah Joyner of the Humane Society Tennessee Valley says that while they sometimes see higher rates of return near the holidays, they're trying to end the stigma that adopting animals around the holidays is a bad thing.
And as long as it's a well-informed decision, we really don't receive those return rates that people talk about sometimes in the media. But again, if it's a well-informed decision, the whole family is on board, it's a perfect time to add to your family.
In fact, both shelters said they appreciate animal adoptions any time of year, but they say it's important to be smart about it and make sure it's to a person that will take care of their pet all year round.
We want to make sure that all the animals are safe and loved and comfortable, and that includes responsible adoptions.
We welcome adoptions around Christmas time. Again, just make sure it's a well thought out decision and don't necessarily spring that on anybody, but we think it can be a great time to add to your family.
It's not your average day at Covenant Health Park. Tomorrow, for the first time in club history, One Knox Soccer Club is playing in the semifinals of the USL League One, the third tier of the U.S. men's soccer system.
What an awesome opportunity for One Knox, for the future of this club, and for Knoxville to come out and support.
And on the eve of what might be the biggest match in program history, players say it's just business as usual.
One of the unusual things is it just feels like another day, which is the best thing you can kind of hope for. We're all excited, but we know we just got to come out here and do what we've done all season.
The club was founded in 2021, went professional the year after, and quickly rose the ranks. Owner Drew McKenna says the program has changed a lot in the last few years.
The stadium's a big part of it, but we've also developed in a number of other ways, both on and off the field. And I think, you don't end up first on accident. You don't end up in the semifinal on accident.
And while they're searching for a win to continue their season, they say it's also a step in the right direction for the program.
Winning's better than losing. Send the fans home happy, but to be able to host a final here next week is a really special opportunity for One Knox and for Knoxville sports.
Midfielder Cal Johnson says their team morale is high, but they'll also have some help from what they call their 12th man, or their Knoxville fans.
We hear them loud, the Scruffs, and they've been tremendous all year, and they've grown in number, and we feel it.